So now I'm gonna transform back to fighter mode and you know, go from there. So like first thing I do, lift up the backpack, unlatch the body, and pull out the back plate. Okay. Now comes the top part of twisting the neck backwards. Okay. And again, my finger just in there working it from the inside, and it's really hard to get the camera to focus in there. So as you do it, you know, you'll see it. Oh, there you go, my first one. Normally my finger is in there, so that's the first time it popped off for me. Okay, I'm twisting the neck, and I'm twisting the head. Okay, so now the neck is in place, and this piece you want to make sure it stays up, so that when you put the head back into position, make sure these flaps stays up, stays down like this, stays this until much later. Okay. Okay, so now I'm getting to this position where I need to put the body back, and this plate is not up, so I reach under with my tool and just kind of push it forward. Okay. Yes, make sure these stays down still, and get the body to this part. Okay. Once the body settles in, you can go ahead, flip these up again. Okay. The head's in place. Settle down. Backpack all the way up. And push this plate forward. Okay. And then make sure you pull out the piece. And you lock it in. Again, this is very tight, so just find that one sweet spot. Move it around a little bit. There's just one sweet spot that allows it to turn easier. I shouldn't have locked it in so early. There you go. There we go. Now lock it in. Okay, so once you get to this part, make sure the swing bar is locked in. Push all the way in. And then you can reconnect it. Okay, nose out. Landing gear closed. And back to this part. Okay, now the hand, lift up the lock, pull the arm forward, turn the hand so that it's index finger facing down, move the thumb, hold it so that it's perpendicular to the index finger, push the hand back in with the index finger out, and then move it up after you push it all the way back in, and replace it with the cover. Lock it back down. Same thing on the other side. Open this, pull out the arm, make sure the thumb is perpendicular to the index finger, push the hand back in, and then push the fingers up, close it, and replace the hand cover. Okay, and what you want to do now, sweep the wing back to put the arm up like so. Make sure you undo the joint that you did earlier where you twisted up. Okay. Okay, and once you get these joints out, you'll see that there's a little indent. Okay, my phone ran out of room, so I gotta start this part all over again. Alright, so I got the arm extended, and what I'm gonna do next is kind of move them into place, close the front two pieces. And now I'm gonna make sure the black piece is up and goes over the shoulder box. And then I'm gonna push the little black piece out with my trusty tool here. There you go. Push it into place. There you go. Okay. Okay, so that these pieces are in place. And now let's focus on the arm. The inner latch here is the primary latch. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the inside clicks in first. So you hear that click, and then you move the outside piece into place. So once again, make sure the inner one is in first, then worry about the outer one. There you go. Adjusting the head laser, push the wing into place. Again, check the wing peg if you want. Push the nose cone back in place, and now let's work on the legs. This part, as usual, is a little tricky. Okay. One way to make this easier sometimes is to pop out the intake, and that will give enough clearance to peg in here, and then you can push the intake back. So that's one way to go about it. Gotta make sure all this is done on video. Okay, and now we push the leg in and push the foot in. Push the leg in, and then twist and turn the leg so it locks in. Twist and turn the leg. And before you lock the leg in, just place the gun pod with this thing switched out into one of the legs. And then when you lock this leg in, it should be nice and tight here. And like other have mentioned before, I really recommend just sticking with the PVC head lasers rather than the ABS ones, just because you as you transform, you'll notice you touch them a lot. They bend a lot. Just places where you put hands, you're gonna run into them. So these are actually lifesavers. Otherwise, I would have snapped them, I think, a few dozen times. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, we're back in fighter mode. Everything's solid. Gonna pull out the landing gear here. And here we go, back in fighter mode. So hopefully that helps. Just a few key areas to watch out for, but once you get everything in place, it's tight. You know, I can lift up by here, it's connected. Nothing loose, it's very solid Velcro. And now when I want to open this, it's not opening. Oh, there we go. And there is Alto inside his 171. So hopefully this will help you with your transformation of the VF-171, and less frustration and more playing. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.